Hello, I hope you've had a good week. I certainly have. I've finally got my honours project sorted this week, so now I'm working with Adrian McDonald using data he got from putting a laser on top of a boat and sending it around the Southern Ocean. So this laser fired little pulses up into the sky, and what gets returned down can give you information about the atmospheric structure, like where clouds are forming and where something known as a temperature inversion zone forms. A temperature inversion area is what I'm looking at the moment. So what it is when you go up higher in the atmosphere, the temperature usually decreases. And at some points in the atmosphere it might increase very rapidly over a very short altitude. And then after this very short increase, as you go up, it'll decrease once again. So this is a pretty interesting thing, and it's something which is, as with most things in the Southern Ocean, not studied all that frequently. So I'm writing code to try and find out where these temperature inversion zones occur, and yeah, try and get some data on that. So that's so this whole process of putting a laser on top of a boat is a world first. So that's pretty cool to be working on this project. So something interesting to cap off this video is something related to cosmology. Now in cosmology, because you're dealing with very, very big distances, you want to have a new distance scale. So what we use is something called the redshift, as is related to the Doppler effect. So as light travels through the universe, it gets redshifted, and we can measure this redshift and then assign kind of a parameter to it to find out how much something's been redshifted. Now it turns out the earlier or the further away you look, the more something is redshifted. So we can use this redshift as a good distance measure for cosmology. Now because our universe is expanding, we get some interesting features. One of which is a kind of magnification that occurs. So if you look back in the universe, you get to see what you kind of expect. The further away things are, the smaller they look in the sky, which is perfectly reasonable. But if you look back far enough, something weird starts to happen. The objects in the sky get smaller and smaller and smaller until a certain redshift, or distance away from us. Then they start to get bigger again. Now, this is quite strange, and it's a feature that is belongs only to expanding models. If we lived in a universe that wasn't expanding, then we wouldn't see this effect. So the further away things got, they just get smaller and smaller. But this is a pretty cool effect, so if we look back, things eventually start to get bigger, and this has been statistically measured to actually be true, and so it's not just belonging in the theory. So that's always a pretty cool thing. So the further away something is, the bigger it looks in the sky. So I thought this cosmic magnification was pretty cool, and there's certainly lots of other cool things out there. I hope you have a good week, and goodbye. Might as well have something else on the end, so here is a spider spinning its web out in the wild. Good work, spider. You'll make it one day.